Alright, so normally I like to start the episodes with the sunrise, but emergency, emergency, we are under attack. Something just popped up over the horizon. We've got a drone assembly facility. Come on. The unknown signal's in the way, but it's remote drone assembly. And there's a drifting pursuant coming in. And one of them has actually already come in and flew by the base. You can see little bits of it as its carcass is around here somewhere, but this other one's coming in. It's just a kilometer away. Fortunately, we are going to see a light show here. That was me checking out the base. I want to fly back real quick. Oh, jeez. Where is this thing getting lit up? Go turrets. As this ship is just getting shot to shit. Take it down. Knock it out of the sky. My gun shoots very slowly. It's probably because it's the precise version and not the accurate, the rapid fire version. But yes, our turrets are kicking its ass and knocking it down. The unfortunate part is that it's attacking us. It's actually sending stuff to shoot at us, which is not good because, of course, stop shooting for a second. We have a certain amount of ammo in this place. And the bad part is, we don't have any extra magnesium. The only magnesium that we have is 0.55 powder. That is it. So, yeah, we kind of need to go mine some magnesium now, because those things are going to keep coming, as far as I understand, and they'll just wreck us. Do I even have? I do have magnesium. Showing the HUD. We need to head to magnesium, and we need to do it now. And it's not even like the time to do, you know, this to go set up a proper salvage thing. Well, no, not proper salvage, a proper mining setup with the new way that I'm doing it. I need to just go and just get what I can and make some more bullets, because that remote drone assembly, man, I didn't even notice it was there. It just showed up, and then I'm just playing around in my base. I had just driven the rover out to the nickel mine, and then all of a sudden, just bullets on the horizon, and I'm like, dear God, there's something coming in. And I need to find my magnesium mine. I have no idea where it is. It's so dark right here. This is not good. I might just have to dig a new hole down to it if I can't find a way down to it. Alright, fine. We'll just dig a new hole. It's been a while since I've done some mining with this ship. But yes, we are finally getting some combat. I'm so glad I've had those turrets ready on the base for so long. But that drone assembly, only 7 kilometers away or so, it's going to be our first thing we destroy when we take out the dropship. When that's fully set up, we'll take the dropship over there and we'll destroy it with the dropship. That will be the ultimate goal. But I'm going to get some magnesium. I'm going to start some preparations, improving my defenses around the base here. And if another drone comes in, I'll come back. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Another drifting pursuant is on its way in. It's 3 kilometers away, and I'm kind of stuck in a hole right now. Oh, come on, let me out of this hole. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get up and out. Up and out. As fast as I can. Back to base, back to base. It's 2 kilometers away. Ah! You gotta get under the cover of the turrets. And get this thing landed. I gotta get this magnesium processing. It's actually more important than the gold right now. Oh god. Here come the turrets again. Just, come on. Get landed. Get locked in. Never had to land under fire before. Die, drifting pursuant. Die. I'm gonna have to get a different gun. This one shoots way too slowly to be useful. Alright. Ah, even my little interior turrets are joining in the fun. Also feel like the game is just running a little slow right now. I think my sim speed might be going down a little bit, which is unfortunate. Okay. Hopefully that thing has been scared off. Let's make myself a an elite automatic rifle. We need a little bit of platinum for that. Don't I have the platinum for it? I certainly do. Make me my elite rifle. Yes, perfect. Okay. Another pursuant down. But now we have some magnesium back at the base. We'll get our elite rifle here in a moment. And we have to do something about that remote drone assembly. We must do something. I'm going to continue to prepare. And I will be right back. Looks like this thing actually attacked the nickel mining facility. Although thankfully it looks like my rover is intact and didn't get harmed. As you can see in the top right there, I have turned on the same speed. It is a little bit low right here by the base, or by this mining platform. It is appropriate. Oh, this arch cargo container is damaged. Oh no. We're gonna have to bring out stuff to repair this. We got pretty much everything we need to make a whole one. But control station is toast. The battery, thankfully, is still okay. But we should get as much as we can off of this thing before they send more drones. So let's get in here. And let's get on back to base as fast as possible. And what I suspect is that there's just so much processing and stuff going on at base that the simulation speed is a little lower there. So we can go and take a look at that as we drive back and see how it changes, as it is doing perfectly fine here. But the simulation load is seemingly increasing as we get closer to base. Oh, we're doing okay. We're still at sim speed 1, so it looks like we're doing okay. Ooh. Excellent. We'll come in here and park up. Get more materials out. Fleeting rival now coming in. God, this... I gotta try out my new gun. We're gonna have to take this thing out sooner than later, because I'm not gonna be able to just maintain enough ammunition in my turrets. I'm gonna run out of bullets before they run out of ships. Although that fleeting rival... Ooh, it went down fast. We'll help destroy it. Good. It is down. So that one went down pretty fast. The alternative is we have to do a night attack on that drone assembly, because I don't think day is anywhere near close. Programmable block on this base also gives us a little thing. Dawn in 7 minutes, though. So we might have to be able to sort of hold out for the night with the turrets, and then hopefully, when it comes down to it, we can then go attack in the morning. So let's get to the refineries. They've chewed through their gold. And on this side, I want to look at magnesium, as there is some magnesium. So we want to get that in here. We have 40, so it's, I don't know, 15,000. That's 1,500. 15,000-ish. Yeah, whatever, this will be good. We'll get those processing magnesium as fast as we can. And then we'll get some of it into the third one as well. Just so we can get some magnesium so that we can create a few more bullets with Assembler 3. And these ammo containers will start automatically distributing to my different turrets here. So I think we can turn the simulation speed information off and just continue prepping. We're going to have to take out that thing in the morning. Got a few more things to get ready. Pulling up for some more nickel. Brought everything I need to top off this large cargo container. Hopefully that filter looks like it's still working properly. And we'll move this stuff over. No, it's not coming over. What is damaged? This line is damaged here. That should be good. Ooh. We've got a few conveyors that are damaged. Okay, remote drone assembly hasn't sent anything. We can fly back real quick and pick up some stuff for some conveyors. The sun is just starting to rise. And we can see the debris field. Oh, it sent another stinging adversary. We can see the debris field of its crashed ships that it's sending our way, which will go perfect in our grinder pit. So glad we have that ready. Alright, so we need stuff for conveyors. We'll just grab a bunch of it. Like that. Perfect. Stinging adversary is 4 kilometers out. We're just going to hope that it's heading towards me, which they typically do. They head towards the player. And hope that it's not going to bother the nickel mine. Come on. 2 kilometers. Let's get in the air. Batteries off recharge. Hydrogen on. Unlock from the base. And let's activate the Gatlings. And take that thing down fast. Excellent. It's still not completely dead. Although it's probably just a few sort of sneak things that are left on that it considers threatening. I don't know, like thrusters and, well, not thrusters. It's control blocks, power blocks, and weapon blocks is typically what they would shoot at. Absolutely destroyed. Okay. Let's take this thing with us, and it'll serve essentially as a turret. We can just park its ass right over here. And while we run a few more back and forth, Just turn that off. Leave the thrusters off. Leave the turrets there with the shield on. That thing should be able to take care of itself. We need to get this thing repaired. We need to get the materials out of this thing. Alright, it's green. And it's transferring. Excellent. Okay. Now, with the sun rising, let us I probably want to take this one load back at the moment. We're out of nickel. That's it. We've removed all of the nickel from this base. I'm thinking I'm just going to leave the stone behind. Because just why not? I don't care about the stone. We'll need to repair this, and there's still a little bit more nickel down here that we can mine out, so we want to continue doing it. But in the meantime, let's go kill some baddies. Get our thrusters back on and our dampeners back on. And let's go see what this thing can do. The remote drone assembly. I'm like, this is the first time I've had some combat in this series. Every time else I've just been running away, but thankfully the time that we did have combat, we were ready for it, and now we can take the fight back to them. Let's just do a little surveillance here. Stop up. A little bit outside of weapon distance. And zoom in. Okay. So it looks like we have a pair of Gatlings, a pair of missile turrets, and not much else. I probably could shoot the thing off of its base from here. Yeah, it looks like I'm doing a little bit of armor damage there. Oh! It spawned something. Fleeting rival. Come on, die. It's difficult because you gotta lead your shots with these a little bit. Managed to take it out pretty quickly. I definitely could kill it with this. But where's the fun in taking this thing out right away? Let's just do a quick fly around it. I want to see how much firepower it has. And then head on back to the base. Oh, yeah, missiles. Oh, missiles. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. The shield there, you can see it's filling up with red bars. And that's showing off that the shield is getting a little bit overloaded. And is going to cause some issues for us. So we should get the hell out of here. So there's a stinging adversary. We could take it out, but I think we need a bigger ship. Or at least, I could probably take it out with this ship, but I kind of want to have a bigger ship. Because I think that would be awesome. Take it out with our dropship. Alright. Back to our base. Or at least back to our little mining rig here. As... do I have just enough time to do this? What I'd like to do is I'd like to get in the mining rig, or at least this the hauler, and let's back off from there, park up, and then let's attach the fighter to the top of it, land it on top. And I wonder if the shield would expand around? I do not know. Let's wait until this thing has been shot down. At least my shield is protecting the thing from on top. Die, stinging adversary. Die. Don't die in my hole. Ah, God damn it. It died right in my mining hole. You bastard. Stay dead. Yeah. Just a pile of crap. We need to damage the batteries, and then it'll stop broadcasting as a threat. There we go. Let us lock and turn off our thrusters. And now we have a... Ooh. Connectors disabled. That's not what I want to do. I want to connect. There we go. Now we have a turret on our little thing here. So we can take our fighter wherever we need it. Alright, let's pick up a little bit more iron, and then we'll head back to the base. And we should see how we're coming along with our gold. We've refined all the gold. We need to see if that was enough, and it'd be really sad if that wasn't enough. And then we got to get our nanite facility working so that we can get our nanite control made and build our dropship so that the dropship can go and kick that base's ass. Because our little fighter probably could do it, but where's the fun in that? We should do it with the dropship. Because that'll be a nice crescendo to leave here, and it'll give me some pressure to work under. So let's get this fighter off of here, because I'm going to need that top lock. And we'll just hover the fighter nearby. It'll serve as a little bit of a turret. Plenty of ice, but not that many bullets anymore. Jeez. So we definitely need that magnesium. We might have to set up this sort of derrick, this mining derrick at the magnesium under fire. Maybe set up a little bunker beside it. Come on. There you go. Alright. Transfer the iron into my storage, please. Oh, wonderful. 5 million iron. Transfer. Thank you. Alright. Another fleeting rival coming in. While that's transferring, let's go kick his ass. We got 7,000 bullets left. Pound him down. Stay down. Oh, this thing is effective when it needs to be. Excellent. What are you shooting at? We're out of range now. It is dead. And now this thing should be nicely transferred. What do we got there? A sky factory. Nope, too ambitious to go after something right now. We'll just get this iron back to base. And then we'll start thinking about what we need to do to kill all these things. Get this ship, get it connected back up on the top here. And something like that. Connect. Excellent. This is the silliest thing I've done in this game so far. Oh my god. It's so heavy. This thing is like 1.2 million kilos. Really? Is that million? Yes, it is. 1.2 million kilos. Holy crap. Hydrogen thrusters. Off. There we go. We don't need those thrusters using up ice as we're driving around. Back to base. Alright, getting the fighter docked back on the base. Ready to rock in case. I'm just going to leave it on not recharging, so that way it's a little quicker for me to get off and get going if I need to. And for this bad boy, let's get this iron in position. Oh my god, it's so heavy. I can barely even make it up here when it's this heavy. It needs to have a little bit of a running start. Come on. Here we go. There we go. Up and over the hump. And locked. Excellent. Alright, bunch of iron into the base. How are we doing? Do we have everything built? You have made a lot of bullets, because I said to make 1,000 in it, so it's at 850. If we take a look at ammo, our turrets, ooh, they're getting nice and filled up. Oh, that is excellent. That is absolutely excellent. Other than that, for production, Assembler 1, how we doing? We're missing items for here. We still need 900 gold and 150 silver. Do we not have... We don't have enough gold still. Are we going to have to go back to the moon to get more gold? Really? All that gold we brought back wasn't enough. Oh my god. That's actually a little painful. Ah, stinging adversary coming in. God, this episode is stressful. There's so much stuff. Alright, base. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just shoot it down. Although I think they shot each other, damn it. Stop shooting each other. It's because they're nicking each other as they're firing by, so there's a probability. Yeah, this one got nicked a few times by the other turrets. And so did this one. We should get a little bit of iron here. A little bit of steel plates and top these things up. Make sure they're happy. Okay, good. Very good, very good. Oh, my god. So much stuff is occurring. It's becoming very annoying. But, oh well. We have to cope with it. So we need more gold. Also, that thing probably got shot off. The, because it only had 1 health or whatever. So it wouldn't have survived any amounts of hits. So, we need to get more gold. It's like I could go into space and I could get the jump drive and bring it back down and salvage it. But then I'd be out of jump drive, and the jump drive is massive. I need it, so that's not an option. What is it that I'm missing? I know I need that much gold, but what actual components is that? So that is... That needs a little bit of gold. That needs a lot of gold. These are gravity gen? Yeah, gravity components and superconductors. So, gravity components, we have 280. Superconductors, we have 931. Yeah, looks like we're just gonna not have the stuff we need. We need to go back to the moon for 350 gravity components. How many do we have? Gravity components. Yeah, 280, and then in production. Yeah, that's right. So we may have like one extra gravity component or whatever, but we still need more gold. We have the silver, 151 silver. We still have a lot of silver, right? Ton of silver. We need to go back to the moon. So, unfortunately, we have to go back to the moon. And I'm going to set this thing up a little bit better before we go back. Because we had to salvage stuff to get our ejector and sorter. So I don't want to do that on this go. I want to just have everything I need. So let us get this set up beforehand. And what I also would like to do is prep the base a little bit before I go, as so that'll just be there. We have more than enough thrust facing backwards, so we don't need to worry about losing one of them. I think because these turrets are accidentally shooting the turrets in front, I feel like what I should do is maybe turn off the turrets in the back. Oh, there's another fleeting rival coming in, so that they don't shoot them. So only the turrets with a clear line of sight will shoot at the enemies. And then I'll go and I'll park the fighter right on the edge, so it'll serve as another turret. That should be enough to take these things down. We'll do it as a test for this fleeting rival. So we got power on, unlock, and let's stick. I don't want to stick this thing on the miner's spot, because the miner, that spot will suck its resources out. So let's just go and plop it right here, maybe. Let's move it a bit forward. Let's go stick it on the ground right over here. Right there. And you'll just serve as a little forward turret. And hopefully the base will survive until I get back. It's so stupid. The other thing I had found with this is I was having trouble with my braking thrust. I just didn't have enough thrust. So I kind of want to get a large hydrogen thruster facing backwards. But it doesn't look like there is a spot for that anywhere here, which is very annoying. So what it looks like I might have to do is just add in a few small conveyors. And grab a few of these. And place them just here, probably. That'll get me another 2, and then I'll do 2 on this side, and then I'll get me 4 more backwards thrusters. So that way I can maneuver a bit easier, as that was an issue for me. Ooh, hydrogen thruster, small version, thank you. There's so much issues with getting this damn dropship made. We're now under attack, and we have to go back to the moon. Ugh. It's like I already went there. I brought back thousands and thousands of gold. It's just, it must be that it's very low processing efficiency. So you really don't get that much gold out of having a single unit of the ore. Are you not connected? You should be. You should turn on. Alright, let's just see. The thrusters are... this should be the only thing that has hydrogen thrusters. So, hydrogen... thrust... We'll find the new ones. We'll add them to the group. And while we're still connected to the base, let's make sure they're cycled all on. Yep, excellent. It is getting them. And let us disconnect. And go get some more gold. Alright, and we're back from our mining trip. We've set everything else up here. Our little bit of gold there. That's fine, because the majority of gold is already in the refineries and already being refined, which is excellent. And production is producing all the superconductors and gravity components I will need. In the meantime, we can actually get started on getting this nanite control facility down. And oh, looks like the roof here took a little bit of damage, which isn't a good thing. This will be the kind of thing that the nanite facility will be able to take care of for us, is all these little repairs. And oh, my projector came back. Very nice. The turret, the ship there is still powered and shielded, acting as a little turret. Excellent. And so let's slap this bad boy down. Ooh, excellent. I tried placing this before and the game crashed, so I'm very glad that it didn't crash. But let us grab everything we need, and it's gonna need a lot. So we're going to get everything into this as much as we can using easy inventory, because it's just always insufficient space in the character. And then we'll grab the welder ship to get this thing all welded up. Not enough gravity components. Still need more power cells. Yeah, power cells themselves are going to take like multiple trips for me, as this thing has just so much components required for it. But I bet it's going to be worth it. As far as I understand with this thing, I've actually never built it. I've never used it before. It is essentially little drones that are, well, they're little nanobots that fly around and just repair and build everything that it's in a certain radius. From what I've seen in videos describing it, it is just like little, almost like, they look like fireflies or something like that. Just tiny little things. Oh my god. So many components. Why? Also, it'd be interesting, the drone is off the radar for now, but it does exist. It is still there, as far as I can tell. Fly out to it. There it is. It's just, right now, it's not sending out any drones. So that's interesting. I bet if I got close, it would start sending drones. But in the meantime, let's just leave it alone. Because I don't want to be fighting that thing. How much more? We need power cells. What do I got in my inventory here? Bunch of stuff. Let's get some power cells. If that thing needs that, we'll do that. get these power cells transferred. And I'll continue doing this for a few minutes and then get back to you. That's every other component. All this thing needs is the superconductors and gravity components from my current production. But unfortunately, those aren't ready yet. We can weld it up as much as we can beforehand, as it is starting to take shape, my nanite control facility. It is kind of interesting. You can just weld it from any which corner. It'd be kind of weird if you actually had to like run around it and weld different parts of it in order to get it to weld up. But we just need to wait now on the production, as our superconductors and our gravity components will be finished in the future. But this has been a very stressful episode. We had to do a lot of combat, some emergency mining, another quick trip to the moon, and we still didn't get anywhere done. We still haven't started the ship, really. But we're so close to getting this nanite control facility ready. So close. But that will be in the next episode. Overnight here, we're going to have these things finish their production, and I will be able to start building the Leopard dropship in the next episode. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and good hunting.